Good morning, day 11. So I had a moment of I don't have enough time today to do this meditation, right? Because I have a lot going on and sometimes I feel like I need to be cloned. I'm sure you guys can relate, right? So my mind today started going, I don't have enough time. I'll just play another video for them, right? And the good news is, right, because of my practice and because of my understanding and been doing this for a long time and naturally doing it, right, I could have just shifted and done some of these meditations in my car, right? But I'm like, no. So the point of all that gibberish, right, is to say that when you feel like you don't need it, you need it the most, right? When you feel like you can't do it because there's so much other crap going on, is when you really need to stop and do it. And it doesn't have to be 30 minutes, 50 minutes, right? It can be 5 minutes. It can be a couple breaths, right? So practice what you preach, right? So, and honor your word. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to do some breath work. If you're just joining us, I don't know why my laptop is asking me all these questions right now, but anyway, I'm trying to cancel it. If you're just joining us, please go back to the other videos before you get to this one, because if you're not used to practicing this way, it might not make sense, or it might just be like, okay, what is she doing? So every video is going to expand and show you different types of ways to meditate, right? And I had explained on videos back that sometimes I don't resonate with certain words, right? So meditation, to me just means full presence. Full presence is what meditation to me means. So whatever you're doing, being fully present in what you're doing. So you can really get to the roots and shift whatever you need to shift in that moment, right? By fully being present with yourself. So I'm thinking of how I'm doing this. I hope what I normally do, you guys, is I don't really have a plan. I'm not a planner, right? And I just want God to speak through me. I just press play and then whatever happens, happens, right? Natural. I love you guys. Remember, when you start this video, when you start breathing, remember to honor yourself. Honor yourself by saying I love you and say your name. And just let's get into this. So we're just gonna get comfortable. We're gonna start checking in with ourselves. Not sure what time of day you're viewing this. So we're just trying to get to a place of presence, right? Where we attempt to quiet down our mind, connect to our heart, ask ourselves some hard questions sometimes. It just depends what you need in the moment, If you need more love, you're just gonna energetically send love to yourself. Whatever emotion you need, you send it in. Whatever emotion that needs to be released, anger, fear, discomfort, you're just gonna breathe that shit out. And that's how we do that. We just inhale what we need and we exhale what we don't need, what no longer serves us. And the more you do it, the clearer you will get. It'll be so much easier, right, to get into this space where you know how to shift it just like that. Nothing can keep you bound. The only thing that keeps us bound is what we allow to keep us bound. And it's not it's a process. It's a process to get to these places of being able to shift it. Because a lot of times we're so caught up in our lives and we're busy, right, that we don't make time to spend with ourselves. And that's how we just keep burying our shit, and we're burying our shit, and we're burying it, right? And we're not And unfortunately, when you bury it, it's still in your body, right? So you have to get the pain, these feelings somewhere outside of you. They can't just sit in your body, else they will affect you. They will affect you physically, mentally, emotionally. They will affect you. So I'm going to get into breathing mode. Please lay down, get comfortable. I'm going to put a song on. We're just going to do some breathing today. Put your hands on your body. Make sure your hands are touching yourself. You can do some sweeping exercises to release things energetically. You can just hold yourself. Hands on heart, hands on stomach. Stomach is your solar plex. If you haven't watched all the videos, that's what I've covered as well. And it represents the color of yellow, which you can normally, when I think of the solar plex, I visualize the sunlight, right? The sunlight and connecting to my soul and basically burning through the shit, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing today. You please choose what you'd like. If you need to clear your heart, just do some strokes in your heart while you're breathing and visualize yourself pulling it out of your heart, and then sending love back in, right? So again, there's a lot of information on the other videos to get you into these spaces. I'm going to put on a song. Just a moment. I have to pause this, you guys. I have to take this call. I apologize.